Okay, hi everyone, and special hi again to Naeemah. Great conversation we had the other day. Nice to see you again. Firstly, I have Rachel Burns, who I've known for a long time, as I've done Fal. So Rachel works runs our marketing department. And Fal, she is in our HR team, looking after all the training, learning and development side of our business. And the last of my colleagues, which I hope will join us, is Maria. Maria is also in our external relations team, engaged in some of the digital marketing side.
Okay, so can I know what do you guys do? Yeah.
Okay, shall I go first, Fal?
Yeah, sure.
Hi Naeemah. So I'm head of marketing, and I started at Paragon 16 years ago, actually as a graphic designer. So although the two types of jobs are very well connected, I did have a slightly different career when I first started. I'm responsible for the marketing department, and that includes a marketing team, graphic design team, and a web team. We have to have a very good understanding of our customer and what their needs are, and what marketing do with that information. This allows us to come up with creative ideas on how we can tell them about Paragon and our products and our services. So the marketing team really create campaigns and ways of communicating with current customers and new customers.
Like Rachel, I joined Paragon 15 years ago, and I joined as a training officer. So before I joined Paragon, I used to work for a competitor bank, but I also took some time out and trained up to be a teacher to train adults. And then the opportunity for a training officer came up at Paragon, and I jumped at the opportunity and never looked back. And my current role at Paragon today is of a learning and development business partner. So what that means is that I go out to my business areas and I really understand what their business goals are. And by understanding that, I then need to understand how I can support the people within those business areas to achieve their goals. But whatever solution we come up with, it's really important that our people within the business are gaining new skills, knowledge, that they're engaged and motivated to achieve their own goals, but ultimately to achieve those business goals as well.
So I'm the digital marketing manager at Paragon. I look after the digital marketing team, so the people that look after social media, that look after analysing our web traffic, and I also look after the web design team that obviously produce all of our web pages and creatives. My main role is to make sure that customers can find our websites easily in search engines, and to make sure that our journeys in the website are really simple, clear, and offer our customers assurance. At the end of the day, we are a bank and invest their money with us, so they need to feel very comforted and assured that they can find the information that they want on the website, that the website's secure, and it's very easy for them to make their way through the website and find exactly what they want.
Thank you. Can I ask, what did you guys want to do when you were younger?
I was always interested in art and drawing, and another passion was sport, but I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do about that. So I also enjoyed technical drawing at school. So from an art point of view, I like drawing, but I thought, can I make money at this? Probably not. Technical drawing, could be an architect. Oh dear, that's lots of numbers. At the time, wasn't really keen on those. So I sort of combined the two together, and started looking at graphic design and what that actually meant. I sort of did know an idea of what I wanted to be. At 16, I wasn't sure what a graphic designer was, but I just knew I wanted something around that kind of thing. But throughout my time at Paragon, I saw opportunities and took them to kind of develop. Over to you, Fal, probably second.
Yeah, so a bit like Rachel, really, looking back, which seems like a really long time ago now, at 16, really didn't know what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go. I think I went through a phase where I thought I wanted to be an air steward and travel around the world. It seemed really glamorous until I got a reality check that, you know, in reality it's not that glamorous. But what I did know at 16 was whatever I go into, I wanted to do something that I was really passionate about and that I could make a difference. And like Rachel said, you know, Paragon has given me that opportunity throughout my career journey to date. I love working with people, I love helping people, and I love seeing the difference or the value add in whatever I deliver. And I will always say, go with your passion and go with something that you really believe in and want to do and that you enjoy.
So I wanted to be a forensic scientist. I absolutely love maths and sciences at school, biology, chemistry. All the research and the numbers really appealed to me. So that's what I set my heart out to do. But except my chemistry GCSE, I didn't quite perform so well in that. So I got a D in that. And I thought, oh, I better reassess what I want to do. So I ended up selecting topics that allowed me, that were generalists, so economics, business, IT, and I thought it would be a really good foundation for me until I discovered exactly what I wanted to do. I ended up going to uni and then really discovering marketing and the research side of marketing, found my passion and was able to apply the skill sets and the things I enjoyed around maths and sciences and research into sort of business. And my role now, how it's developed, is a lot of my role is analysing information from the website, identifying improvements that can be made. And so the sort of crux of what I wanted to do and the things I've enjoyed have stayed with me.
Knowing what you know now, what advice would you give to your younger self?
Okay, so I was very, very shy, believe it or not, when I was younger, when I was 16 and younger. So had no confidence, very shy and very quiet. So what I would tell myself is be more confident, believe in yourself, put yourself forward for more. Don't doubt yourself and just do whatever you can. And above all, the advice I still stick to now is don't give up. Whatever obstacles come your way, whatever battles you face, just don't give up.
You can get a mentor, get somebody that's been there and done it, that you can ask questions to, but someone that can really listen to what you have to say and maybe challenge your thoughts or maybe get you to look at things differently. I think that would be something. If I could be 16 again, I would go out and look for a mentor to support and help me with that.
But I'd tell myself to be confident, to believe in myself, not to worry about what everybody else is doing, how good they're getting on or how much better I think they are than me, and take every opportunity that comes along, even though you might have a fear or you might feel that it's overwhelming. That's how you learn and that's how you develop. And, you know, make sure you just try your very best at everything you do.
So, what's the most interesting thing about your job and what's the most hardest thing about your job?
So I think the most interesting thing about my role is the different people that I meet constantly, and people always surprise me. But I love it when I'm delivering a session and we talk and we discuss and I see that light bulb moment in an individual. On the flip side to that, the hardest thing is maybe when somebody is not bought into that concept or can't see the wood from the trees, and it might take them that little bit longer, or the solution that we have for them may not be the right one, and maybe we need to go away and look at things differently to support them and help them to get to that point, so that they are there and they're engaged and they're happy and they're taking something on board to do differently.
My most enjoyable parts is two. One will be I'm allowed to be creative, and I really enjoy that, and problem solving. So that's one part of my job I really enjoy. And my other part of my job is managing people, and that's, you know, I love to see them develop. You know, one of my goals is that they overtake me. That would make me very, very proud. What's the hardest part? That's really difficult because even as a manager, there are downsides. You know, you do have people who may have performance issues or things might not quite go to plan. And those times are hard, particularly if people are really struggling and you're doing everything you can to help them, but they're struggling themselves. It's hard to see that.
And for me, it's my favourite part of the job is understanding our customers and how they navigate through our websites, really building up a picture of what makes them tick and what we can do to improve their journey. If really, really pushed, is I don't like saying no. So sometimes there's lots and lots of priorities and jobs coming in and I want to deliver them all. And sometimes I have to take a step back and say, well, what's business critical? What's going to deliver for our business, and prioritise those things rather than everything on the list.
Okay, Naeemah, I hope you found the conversation we had the other day and the conversations and discussions you had this afternoon interesting. The important bit here is these ladies, I have worked with some of them for many years, 16 years in Rachel's case. Maria is the more recent recruit, only a relatively few number of years by comparison. And the important bit here is I've worked with all of them at one stage or another. And we've got 1,400 people in the company. And the bit I know I can always look to, first of all, without a shadow of doubt, is absolute professionalism, commitment, passion. They really care. They really, really care about what they do. And their interpersonal skills, their ability to interact within the organization and also with me is just absolutely first class. I've always thought, so you're now full-time at school, and I've always had the view is you never stop learning. Just because you finished your education at school or university, is you don't stop there, is you're learning for the rest of your life. So these guys are absolutely critical to the company and to me in ensuring that we can do the best job we possibly can for our customers, our other stakeholders like our shareholders, and of course for each other as well. Whatever you do in life, I think Fal said to go is follow your dreams. You could pursue a career and you can collect a big wage or things, but if you're not happy, it really at the end of the day doesn't matter. So whatever you do, make sure whatever you do something that makes you happy.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.